Played Eddie, Saka, Odegaard. The advantage didn't help us. The ref played it, and we put ourselves at a disadvantage. Kulusevski kind of running into no man's land there. And as I said, that Zinchenko's disarmed him. Come on, is this where the game breaks into life now? Zinchenko, he's got Eddie and Nketiah. You can do that. Finds Odegaard. Odegaard, Saka once. Finds Saka. Saka just bang it. Forget everything. Benjamin White offers the overlap. Bakayo, bang it, lad. Yes! Romero, yeah, mate. It's a no-go. That's why you shoot. Strikers finish. We're claiming that. Switch on now. Pots the no clues. Got to react now. Boys, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Can we inject a bit of quality now? You don't shoot, you don't score. Shameless. We're claiming that. I've never seen a strike like that in my life. I've never seen a strike like that in my life. Utter bravery to strike. Well, Saka's getting that. We're giving that to Saka. Strike is finished. We're giving that. We know the truth, but we're shameless. We're 0-0, boys. And Arteta pulling Odegaard for a chat. Against the runner play, Odegaard's found Bukayo Saka. As you heard me saying, Saka is in that sort of pocket. He's bought himself the other space. He has shot. It's a terrible shot. It would have been dealt with, but it's deflected off Romero. I think Romero's taking an innocent, nonchalant kind of flick, and that's resulted in it going in the back of the net. It's silly defending from Romero, really and truly. It's a great striker. It's a great strike from him, really. Can teach Mudryk about something. Hey, 1-0 to Arsenal, people. 0-0, boys, because the Emirates, we can't sit here and act like we, what's going on here? We can't sit here and act like we keep that many clean sheets at the Emirates. Spurs do have the capacity to score. Now let's play our game. Because, you know, early on, Spurs had a lot of the ball basically near their own, deep in their own half. They've started to come out and look a bit more confident and be a bit more adventurous. Now can we play our game? The game's not done. Maddison skips past Saka. Very good play. Fabio Vieira on the ball there, man. Come on. Maddison. I know I've got rap friends, you know. If you want to be a video vixen shaking your ass on the beds and that, well, you're in the wrong profession. Pause. Always on the floor with this dirty dancing stuff. So is Fabio Vieira today, to be honest with you. Everything's a foul. We get it. You're a technical player. We'd all love to play football like you. Allow it. Destiny and Doggy, let's get at my man. Come on, boys. 0-0. 0-0. 27 minutes on the clock. We're winning 1-0. Bit of fortune there, but it's not done. I don't want to, I'm just being honest. It's not done. I think both teams are in this. Saka deflected effort. The keeper had that covered. I would have loved to have said Saka would score with the strike. Anyways, it's that dangerous. It's that age-old thing, man. A left-footed right winger cutting in. To be fair, Romero, it's nonchalant. It's, you know, I actually like Romero as a centre-half. He's a good centre-half. But for a professional footballer, a World Cup winner, someone who plays, you know, for a top 6 club traditionally, it's a nonchalant one, really. Body positioning all wrong. I'm not complaining because, well, is what it is. Now I want us to play our game. Swear, is that Maddison celebration? They're running bants. Let's make sure that don't come back to haunt Dunnies. 0-0, switch on. They're not out of it. I've seen Spurs come back and beat us before. I don't want that to happen. They've recovered at this moment in time 7 points from losing positions. I think only Liverpool have done more than that. Can't lie, Fabio Vieira, it looks like he might be in a spot of bother because he's going to have to come off. You know, and again, the second half, when people's legs start getting baggy, when it starts getting tiring, they've got players like Son that can make things happen. Don't win the ball, it lets your winger know, yeah, if you think you're going to do a madness, you're going to have to do a madness. He's on a yellow. I want us to get at him. Every tackle, even if it's not, I want us to ask the question. Well, he is a good player, though, man. It's hard not to be biased, man. I'm a fan of the game. Hey, when my captain talks, listen. They can't handle the press. To be fair, they're dealing with it now. Big up American Gunner. Hello, friend. My heart stopped. Hey, I hope you're all right. Nelson to come on in the second half to give Saka a rest. Jesus to move to the right, and Ketty will score with a whole game to go. I don't know how we could be talking about rest when we ain't got the result necessarily. Benjamin White pops it into the channel. It's a blind knock, really, and Doggy wins it. Basuma gets it and gives it back. It's terrible defending. Eddie, square it, bro. Fabio Vieira, slap him. That keeper is the only man switched on from a Spurs perspective. Destiny and Doggy played a hospital pass. Eddie and Nketiah was alert to it. It's a blind pass. It's a terrible pass. Eddie, to be fair, Eddie, bro. Eddie, man. Do you know what? I thought you didn't have much to do, but watching that again, what are you doing? And that's the difference between Eddie and Jesus. Not to criticize Eddie or Nelson. Eddie thinks like a striker, and at the root of it, he's selfish because there's options there. Fabio Vieira could have been there. You could have put that to the back stick for Jesus. Corner kick to Arsenal. Come on, Saka. He delivers it. It's a decent one. It's headed across. It's headed out. It's only headed out to Fabio Vieira. Come on, man. Kulusevski don't want it versus you. Showed them something. Best Portuguese player out from the back. Just under 15 minutes into the end of the half, excluding add-ons, people. We're winning 1-0. The game's not done. Eddie Nketiah tries to lead the presses here with Spurs. As I said, it feels a bit like the United game in patches where they've got the ball, but it's not in moments or areas that's going to harm us. James Maddison's pocket picked. Oh, Jesus, you got a bag. The agendas for Maddison would have been mad. Don't worry, Jesus. It's the Lord Sunday. You're going to get back. Oh, how? How? We picked it. We picked their pocket perfectly. Jesus took Maddison's lunch money, disarmed him like a little baby boy, and he's funded it over. Hey, Jesus, keep it down. How, blood? Too much power, man. It's one of them. You must have thought you scored. That's Eddie. Eddie, don't let me see that again. Even Odegaard saying, that's a silly pass from Spurs. Why have we not nicked that? Brennan Johnson, down this left-hand side. Delivers. Raya hands, boys. Tranquillo. Relax, boys. Relax. It's not that we're playing mad, but it's a bit emotional. Eddie, I don't want to see that again. You're watching the game like me. Hey, see you, Raya. Raya. Woo. Saliba, the best defender, David Raya. So Ramsdale kind of saved with them saves we become accustomed to with Ramsdale and an Arsenal shirt if you are not watching the game. Simply put, as Johnny's saying, it's a huge save. Last 5 minutes. It's almost been a game of like 10 different mini halves, if that makes sense. Basuma, Eddie Nketiah, I love that. Basuma just about gets out of it. But Eddie, that's you. Eddie, are you injured? You're moving a bit gingerly towards the end of this game. In the first half, apologies. Oh, Basuma sleeping. Fabio Vieira can't get there. Eddie, look up. You stop being blinkered. Eddie, blood. Eddie, fam. I like you, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. Odegaard's there. And we're not pressing together. Eddie, I think Eddie must be injured now because you're not doing what you was doing. Kulusevski, can he keep that in? He's got a lot to do. He will keep it in. Up against Gabriel. Kulusevski. So, looks like Saul put it into the box. My. I don't know what's going on. I just see Ryan make 2 saves. We're moving dodgy. The last 5 minutes has been crazy. Maddison up against Saka. Saka, he's done you there. Oh, it's 1-1. He's done you there. Great play. As I said, switch on. Fantastic play from Spurs. Instead, they weren't out of it. They're not. It's fantastic play. Maddison, take a bow. Sorry for in the mic there. It's fantastic. And that came just after we just had some nervy, mad minutes where, well, a couple of seconds where we're actually just scrambling to clear the ball. Terrible. We knew there'd be goals in it. Both teams can attack. Both teams struggle to defend. Game management has to be brought into it. You've allowed Spurs to get some encouragement there. Terrible goal from an Arsenal perspective. Vital goal from a Spurs perspective. And it's Son Heung-min, the captain, the man that needs to take responsibility in Kane's absence. Raya's kind of tapped it. Johnson's had an effort. Declan Rice has headed it. And Doggy's kept it alive. Maddison's there. He skips past Saka expertly. Saka can't do much. To be honest with you, it's terrible, really, because once you see a ball in that scenario, you have to know to follow runners, if I'm completely honest with you. That's where somebody needs to register. Where is Son Heung-min? And unfortunately, you don't see these kind of brothers until it's too late. Terrible goal to concede. We knew we weren't keeping a clean sheet at the Emirates. That's given, that's probably ripped up the halftime team talk several times. As I said, it feels like it's been four mini games in one half. Draw is probably the fairest result going into the second half. Maddison with the assist is in my FPL team, technically. Very good work. But what upsets me more is it was terrible in the build-up to that. That was terrible. We was making a hash of things. And what you don't want is a resurgent away side. They're playing in, well, for now, they're playing in front of their fans. Football's about asking yourselves the right questions. We didn't ask ourselves the right questions. We deserve to be behind. And it also is about taking your chances. It makes you think about the Gabriel Jesus chance against Maddison. It makes you think about, obviously, Nketiah's being greedy. Yes! Vamos! In fact, let's start. Let me take that back because we ain't scored yet. Please. 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 And to be honest, Saka don't take it. My heart can't take Saka taking it. Saka don't take it. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this penalty, man. Football, eh? Football. Fantastic game for the neutrals. I don't know if you agree if you're an Arsenal or Spurs fan. Odegaard, take Saka, no, Saka. It's not that I don't believe in you, bro, but do a get back for the Maddison thing, please. God, please, not Saka. Give me bad luck to give Saka good luck, please. Saka to take the pen. Saka, please, man. God, please. It's Sunday. Please. Please, man. Saka, please, man. Saka, put it the way the keeper's telling you. I'm scared about this, man. I'm shook, people. I can't lie. I'm not built for this. Yes! Hey! You were confident. I'm a liar. Saka, I'm sorry. You have to forgive me. I'm just a nervous Arsenal fan. Boy, switch on now. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me now. Bandulus. Yes! 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 Woo! Woo! I told you I was a fan of Romero at the start of the stream, didn't I? Woo! The boy Wonder on the hat trick. He scored a brace. Shameless. We have to give him that. Saka's. Oh, you see why Eddie's my guy? Switch on. Boys, get me another goal because this is looking mad. My heart can't take this. Big up you lot, people. Smash the like button for the boy Bukayo and myself. Arsenal 2. Spurs 1. Big up Bukayo. Confident. I don't mind Saka stat padding. Another big game goal. Oof. Benjamin White. You see? Even me, I did it. You see, us fullbacks, we don't get praise. Benjamin White won that. Us fullbacks never get praise. Shut up, people, man. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Big up you, man. Transfer that. If we could get another pen, bro, that's a pen. I can't lie. Rice never injured for West Ham in 5 games. We have to stand up for fair practice in these penalty calls, though. I'm not sure. I think these sort of things in football, it's one of my pet peeves. It's harsh because, like, it is a pen, but it's like, I don't care because Arsenal benefit from it, and it is a penalty. But like, what kind? I just have the agenda that defending's being killed. Like, what in theory, what can Romero do? I don't care because it's Arsenal 2, them man 1. Oh gosh, it's about to be 2-2. You can't make this up, lad. You can't make this up. This is ridiculous. It's 2-2. You cannot make this up. It's Son again. You can't make this up. Both teams fragile defensively. They say you're most vulnerable when you've just conceded. As we said, switch on 0-0. Ask these boys not to do this to me. It's a bit like what we did to United when we got back in the game. Boy, blink and you miss it. Blink and you miss it. Blink and you miss it. Like, I don't even know what happened. I just see great play from Maddison and Son. Son G'ing up the away fans. Boys, switch on now. Switch on. Been bailed out. Was it Jorginho? Been bailed out there. Jorginho, I got a lot of time for you, But yeah, experienced man. Big up Maddison. He pressed the life out of Jorginho. And when you're that aggressive, you get something from it. It's a composed finish from Son. It's come out of nothing. But just like the first goal, they scored 2 quality players, link up, blink, and you miss it. You can't. It's not sustainable. It's raining goals again. 2-2, 4-goal thriller.